Hi ladies, thank you so much for watching. In today's Walmart haul, I have lots of rich fall colors, some cozy items, some boots, so much to share, so let's dive in. As always, I will have the links in the description below, also pinned to the comment section. Everything will be in numeric order based on the number that pops up on the bottom of the screen to make sure shopping's easier for you. I'll be sure to include my height and weight, which we actually need to talk about the weight. I'll get to that in just a minute. But anyways, well, let's head off to number one. Number one is this long sleeve mini dress from the Scoop line. It does have the quarter zipper in the front. It is a long sleeve style. Now I am 5'4" for height reference to give you a good idea as far as this is just above my knee. This dress is in that scuba knit texture. It is ultra soft, very comfortable. It has that nice athletic, sporty vibe going on. Like I mentioned, it is a long sleeve. It does taper in at the cuff. It has that rib texture along the cuff line. And then of course you have that quarter zip, nice and comfortable. I'm wearing this in a size small. I would stay true to your size. Now, this is actually a best seller from the Scoop line. It looks like in the color black, in my particular region, some of the sizes are sold out. But if you can find this in store, I notice the Walmart fall hauls are just coming out left and right. So pick up things right away or just wait and put it in your favorites. Just heart it, put it in your favorites. You can add it on later. Now there are 4 colors available in all. It is a polyester rayon spandex blend priced at $26. I like how it just tapers in ever so slightly, gives you a little bit of shape, but I did want to point out, as you can see, you have a little bit of material bulking out just slightly, not too much, but just a little bit. I thought I'd point that out. But yeah, really nice, comfortable dress. Paired it with these sneakers I shared in a previous video. These are from the No Boundaries line. Number 2 is this mini skater dress from the Scoop line. This dress does have a drop waist. As you can see, it is a mini style and actually sitting higher than the previous dress. I am wearing this in a size medium. This dress has more of a fit to it. I would recommend sizing up. I did go with a medium. I actually should have went with a large because for me personally, I don't like anything too clingy to my midsection. I have to say it is a very comfortable dress, has a good amount of stretch to it. I believe it is 88% cotton, 12% spandex, rounded neckline. You also have some pleaty detail along the shoulder, and then it is that elbow length. Now I'm wearing this in what they're calling a maroon oak color. We're going to be seeing a lot of these rich fall colors. Well, rich colors this fall season, but it's also available in a black and it's priced at $24. Number 3 are these sneakers from the Madden NYC line. Now they're calling these the fold over sneaker. As you can see, there is a flap right here that you are able to fold over. It does attach by a Velcro. Truthfully, I'm not sure how I feel about the fold over. Let me know your thoughts. Now, I did discover when I was putting these on, because at first when I slipped them on, I thought, wow, I don't know about this fold over. It reminds me of a golf shoe, a pair of golf shoes, or maybe a pair of, for some reason, I feel like bowling shoes. Anyways, but I did notice that you do have the ability to fold it on the inside and it stays put, because these sneakers are absolutely adorable. They're so cute. Now there are 2 other options available to you. They are priced at $40. They're nice and cushy. Again, we always see lots of nice cushion on the footbeds of these shoes, but I actually have a pair I'm going to share with you guys. I don't know about those next shoes. I'll get to those in a little bit. But anyways, back to these sneakers. Very comfortable. I love the little stripe on here. A great way to really just spice up any outfit. Next is this bestseller top from the Free Assembly line. It is a short sleeve ruffle neck button down top priced at $22. I'm wearing this in a white. There are 2 other options available to you, and it is 100% cotton. I would stay true to your size. I'm wearing this in a size small, but this is just a great little top to really pair with anything and dress it up just a little bit with that little nice ruffle detail. It has really buttons going all the way down, and then, like I mentioned, the ruffle detail along the neckline. I keep watching my camera. I notice the camera for some reason wants to focus on the back on the TV, but friends, before I go into this next find, I just want to take a moment to thank you so much for all of your support, subscribing to my channel, watching my videos. When you click on my links, I may earn a commission. Thank you so much. It supports the channel. It allows me to purchase these items, share them with you. Now, I don't always keep everything. I really can't afford to. As much as I would like to, I keep a good number of pieces, and then I have 3 daughters. At least my youngest is always shopping in my closet. I told her, I said, I might be clearing out, seeing what I might return, what I might keep if you want to do some shopping this weekend. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys mean so much to me. I don't think I say thank you enough. I'm very grateful for you all. I love when you comment below. I actually get excited to comment back, and I try to make it to all of you, but I have some regulars out there like Jean. She always comments. Thank you, Jean, so much. Amy out there, I want to say it's Amy Sports. I love her comments too. Sherry, our beautiful Sherry that she does the Southern gospel music. I've shared her information below. I'll link her website. Beautiful, beautiful voice. Oh, and there's Charisse, Janine in Colorado. Janine, I'm so sorry. Last year in Colorado, the trip turned into a really quick work trip, but I will most likely be making lots of visits coming up next year. I'll explain why in another video. But ladies, just thank you so much. And I know I'm forgetting so many of you. Denise in Chicago. Denise, I hope everything's well. I haven't heard from you in a while, but I do think about you ladies a lot. And thank you. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Okay, I wanted to share another story, but now I find myself, I'm just a little empty nester mom, and sometimes you can get lost. Okay, keep it together. I'm a Gen X. We do not cry. But I think sometimes we can get lost and stuck. I should say stuck. And especially if you are, like myself, an empty nester, I think you can relate. Let me know. But there's something that's kind of sitting on my heart. I don't know how to say. I'll probably mess it up. If you watch my videos on a regular basis, my communication skills seem a little questionable at times. My brain just kind of wanders off like a squirrel. But there was something I was reading the other night that actually just has resonated with me a lot. And it has helped me. And that is, I love the word, God's word and everything. And somebody pointed it out. I was reading one of these plans. I have the Bible app, and you can kind of go through plans, and it can say, oh, I'm feeling fear. Let me find a plan that discusses that. I'm feeling anxious, whatever. And there was one plan I came across, and it said, of all the women Jesus talks about in the Bible, and there's only one that he tells us to remember, and this has been sitting on my heart. And that is remember Lot's wife. Now, if you know the story of Lot's wife, and when they were being taken out of Sodom and Gomorrah by the hand of an angel, he says, do not look back. And she looks back, and she's turned into salt, calcified, frozen. I mean, not really frozen, but just paralyzed in time. And I think this has helped me. And I don't know who's out there, who this will help, or you're just like, Stacey, get back to the Walmart haul. But you just remember, don't look back. Don't look back. And I'm not saying, don't look back and remember those wonderful, great moments. But I think at times we can find ourselves looking back and becoming paralyzed, calcified, just kind of standing there, always looking back, always looking back. And for me, I do find myself, I do that a lot. I look back at my girls and I'm like, oh, they're so small. They don't need me now. So I kind of get excited. I feel like this channel has really turned into so much more. Because when they come over shopping and they like my style, then it kind of makes me feel like, all right, yeah, that's right, I'm a cool mom. So, but anyways, I don't know who needed to hear that, but I just wanted to say thank you so much, ladies. Who knows if I finished my thought. I usually find out when I'm editing. I'm like, oh, goodness gracious, I'm surprised anybody watches my channel. There are so many fabulous YouTubers out there doing lots of Walmart hauls, lots of fashion hauls and whatnot. But just thank you. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. And like I said, not a day goes by that I don't think about many of you. I know there was one young lady in particular, I'm not going to mention her name, but she reached out to me, had, unfortunately lost her son, and I think about you a lot. So my heart goes out to you. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, back to our try-on. All right, these pants are from the Time and True line. These are high-rise joggers. They have an elasticized waist with the drawstring. You have your 2 pockets. They are cargo style, so you have the 2 little side pockets right over here. And you are able, there's even a drawstring adjustment on the bottom, so you're able to pull those in, cinch them in. I believe, yes, I did pick these up in a size small. Ladies, these pants are so extremely soft. I cannot get over how soft they feel, and definitely feel lightweight. You know, a good transition piece for summer into fall. The 8-inch inseam, they're priced at $23.98. They're available in 4 different colors, and they are 100% Lysol. This next dress is from the Time and True line. It is a short sleeve ribbed texture column dress. Now you do have 2 side slits, which I think are really nice. They add a nice flare. This is a perfect one and done outfit priced under $20. I believe it's $15.98. I am wearing this in a size small. Now we're going to be seeing a lot of brown this season. It's one of those fall trending colors. The thing is, oh, and what I wanted to mention, I went down to Palm Beach the other day, and I noticed in a lot of the windows, I was shopping along Worth Avenue. Okay, I wasn't shopping, I was window shopping. If you do not know, Worth Avenue is like your high-end shopping district. You will find a lot of your high-end stores, your Versace, Chanel, Tiffany's, Helena Herrera. I don't even know the name, but anyways, they had lots of, oh, Maple knocked the camera. They had lots of brown in the window. They also had some leopard print, but they had lots of brown outfits in the windows, leopard print. The thing with brown is it can be a little flat. So I recommend to really just kind of spice it up a little bit. Add a little pop of color, some bold jewelry to give yourself a little color. As you can see, it just pops up a little bit. I paired it with these boots. I'll get into these fabulous boots in just a minute. But yeah, if you just add like a little pop of color, it just really helps the outfit stand out. Another thing we're going to be seeing a lot this season is more of that costume type style jewelry. I picked up this. I was inspired by one of the windows down there, and they had these big, beautiful flowers. I thought, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. But so I found this one on Amazon, and this is just kind of like a little slip-on ring. I thought it was so cute. But anyways, back to this dress. All right, it is a polyester, cotton, rayon, spandex blend. I'm wearing in this brown color that they're calling warm coffee. And then it's also available in a wine punch and a dark navy. Now I paired it with these boots from the Scoop line. Let me see, okay. So these are knee-high suede boots. I have to say they are comfortable. And I'm wearing these, what color are they calling these? Oh, I guess just brown. It's funny, they'll have all these fancy names, but then it's just kind of, oh, it's not a warm coffee, it's just brown. These are adorable. I don't think I've really had a pair of knee-high boots like this. I did want to mention, I have these in a regular. They also offer them in a wide calf. So if you have a thicker calf, you might want to go up to the wide calf. My calves are kind of a little meaty, but these fit great. They fit very nice. They are priced at $52. They are that, what do they call them? High stretch block heel. You have the zipper on the side, and then of course it's that faux suede type material. Oh, so soft. Oh, they're just a perfect boot for fall. I don't know if I might end up keeping these, but you guys know I'm in South Florida and we don't really walk around in knee-high boots and everything as much as I would love to. But we do have a few trips planned for Tennessee, so I'm thinking, okay, that could justify me keeping these boots. Also, I think a pair of boots like this, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they ever go out of style. I mean, it's just a brown boot and everything. All right, I wanted to pull up another pair of boots. I'll have to drop in the details. Now, these are the fringe, who are these from? Let's see, who are these from? These are from Time and True. So these have a little bit more of a heel. If I had to guess, I'd say close to a 4-inch heel. These are also in the brown color. Look at the fringe detail, so cute. Oh, these are adorable. This would have been perfect. I wore, my daughter and I, she took me to a Morgan Wallen concert, and these would have been perfect. But that little fringe detail just adds a little pizzazz. Now I have to say, has anybody ever experienced a situation where, forgive me the focusing, but has anybody ever experienced a situation where you're somewhere, maybe you're a tourist somewhere and you're visiting and you just find yourself walking around feeling silly. Like, you'll look around and you're just like, oh my gosh, I am not fitting the scene here. Well, allow me to explain. As many of you guys know, we were in Nashville for my birthday. We were actually there for work, and then we celebrated my birthday at the same time. But that morning, I got dressed with my cutoff shorts, lace top, had my little birthday scarf on because we were headed to Broadway. Broadway's like the main strip in Nashville where you find all your clubs and music, live music. If you've never been there, it's pretty awesome. You got to check it out. Everybody wears cutoff shorts during the summertime, boots and everything. So we got dressed, but then we took an Uber because it was earlier in the day. We had taken an Uber, headed out to went to a restaurant, and I wanted to do some shopping at Draper James, which is, I think, located in the Gulch. Different area, different scene from Broadway. So I'm walking around the Draper James, I have my $200 gift card, and I'm looking around, and I just started to feel like a fool. I'm looking at what everybody's wearing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I wearing? And I am telling you, I'm pretty sure, it could be in my head, but I'm pretty sure the lady helping me was just kind of, I think she was judging a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so we stand, I exit I leave, I make my purchase. We're standing out waiting for the Uber again, and this time the Uber's like, oh, it's gonna be 20 minutes. So I'm standing there with my daughters, and I'm like, me and Cameron, my middle daughter, we look around, and I'm like, we just kind of look at each other, and I'm like, I feel like an idiot. And she's like, me too. She's like, look at how everybody's dressed. They were either wearing like some kind of athletic workout outfit. Clearly they did not come from the gym. Or they were wearing like old money type style attire. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm standing here. This would have finished the look. I'm just standing there with these denim shorts, lace top. And I'm like, yeah, I just feel like a fool. So anyways, if I can help you in any way, research where you're going to make sure, or you're just like, Stacey, I really don't care, which is good. Hats off to you. I know for me, I can just be a little like, oh gosh, what are they thinking? But anyways, I thought I'd just share that funny story. So off to our next look. We have another bestseller from the Free Assembly line, and that is this mini sweater dress. This is a jacquard type style dress. You have big florals on the front. It is solid on the back. I'm wearing this in a dark navy blue color. It's also available in a fudge brown type color. It is priced at $32. It is a polyester viscose nylon blend, soft, comfortable. Like I mentioned, I am wearing this in a size small. I would stay true to your size on this. All right, and the only thing I did want to mention is, yeah, got a little chub hanging out there. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. All right, ladies, I shared a dress. The last haul, if you guys did not see that haul, I have playlists I keep in my YouTube channel. So definitely check out those playlists. I created a new one for fall. I always have one for spring, summer. I try to stay organized. But this dress is from the Jessica Simpson line. I had shared the leopard print in a previous video, or like I said, the last video. This dress is priced at $38.50, and this is more of that ditzy floral print. It has the nice little ruffle sleeves, V neckline with the tie. Okay, here are the tie and the tassels. Now, one of you mentioned, I think I said in the last video, I think, cut them off, and someone mentioned cut them off because she said that when she washed the dress, the tassels do not hold up well in the laundry. They kind of fray out and whatnot. And it's so easy. It looks like just a little snip, although hang on. Oh, okay, hang on. That just came right out. All right, look, okay. Okay, it just slipped right out. Well, that makes it easier. Then I guess you don't have to cut it off. Maybe they kind of hurt us with these videos, but yeah, no, you do have a little bit of, maybe trim that off right over there. You do have a little bit of fray, but yeah, she had mentioned, like I said, those don't hold up well in the wash. Cute, comfortable dress, nice elastic waist and everything, and that's a midi length style. Now these next shoes are from the Time and True line. Oh, ladies, I wanted to love these shoes. I just love, it's so funny. And I know a lot of my regulars, my OGs out there, they know, I was not a big fan of the pointy toe, but past couple years, it's funny how our styles can change and we can find ourselves gravitating to a style that we never liked before when all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I like those. A great way to dress up a nice trouser or a pair of just any type of pants. I think going with a pointy toe shoe where it's just kind of sticking out just so slightly, I think it looks so chic. But anyways, so these have a nice cushion footbed. They are a soft type of faux suede style. You have 2 straps on the front here. This is a slingback style. I have to mention these are just not comfortable for me in particular to walk in. If anybody has these and wants to share some input, definitely share that in the comments below. But I find, and I even tried to loosen the strap up. Okay, so you have the adjustable strap. It has a little bit of a stretch to it. I am having such a hard time to even pull this out to adjust it. It's sticking, it's really sticking. I was able to adjust this thinking maybe it will be more comfortable to walk in. And what happened is when I did adjust it, this just falls off my ankle. So what's happening, the base, the bottom, the footbed is comfortable. They do have a little bit of a wide fit. When you walk, for me, this is pulling on my ankle for some reason, really just kind of pulling down, and I find them extremely uncomfortable because of that. The cushion footbed, not, comfortable, but this part, oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, time and true, but this part is, just like I said, it's really pulling on my heel, and it's a shame because they're so adorable. Next is this cozy yarn cardigan from the Free Assembly line. This is actually a bestseller. It is so soft, so cozy. I cannot get over how soft this is. Now I'm wearing this in the lime citrus color. It's also available. It's available in 6 colors in all. It is a long sleeve cardigan. Look at all the pretty stitching detail all around. This is priced at $24. Now this is a viscose polyester polyamide blend. I did pick this up in a size medium because I wanted something a little bit, I figured with the cardigan, you can't go wrong with something a little bit more oversized. Make sure that focuses. You have 2 little pockets here. It is a button down. I'll talk about the shirt in just a second, but look at the button detail. Oh, they're so pretty. It has like this iridescent green color. Let me slide this off. It has a iridescent green color with like a gold around it. This is just so soft. I cannot get over how soft this is. And this really pretty green color. Hopefully that's focusing. If you can see those buttons there, I'm just gonna kind of hold it in front of my face. Now the back is solid. You don't have the same texture that matches the front. And then like I mentioned, does have the 2 little patch pockets. Now let me pull up the details on this sleeveless top. This is actually sold separately. Picked it up in the same color. This is a sleeveless style, rounded neckline. I like this because I don't have too much chub hanging there. I did pick this up. Did I get this in a size medium too? Hang on guys, let's see. What's that say there? I can't even see. Oh, it's a size small. I actually picked this up in a size small. It's nice because I don't have anything, it's not clingy at all, but this is such a soft and nice fabric. Now this top is priced at $15 and it has a little bit of length to it. So it's just below my waist. Is it solid on the back? No, it looks like the pattern matches all around, really nice and soft. Now I paired it with these Sofia Vergara pants. You cannot go wrong with a pair of Sofia Vergara, really just anything. So I know some of her tops can be low cut, but the jeans, ooh, yeah, they know how to hug you just right. Okay, so what are they calling these? The Margaret. I'm not saying that right for some reason. So this is why I'm taking creatine. Help the brain. But anyways, all right, so these are a wide leg high-rise jean priced at $25, a cotton polyester spandex blend. Did I pick up, I'll let you know in the comments below because you have 2 inseam options, and I believe these are the 30.5. They also have a 32.5-inch inseam, and as you can see, it's just skimming the bottom of my feet. I picked these up in a size 4, yes, in a size 4. I would stay true to your size on these. They have a nice comfortable fit to them, a little bit of stretch because these are not just, let's check here. So these are not, oh, okay, it is just 1% spandex. All right, in my brain, I'm thinking maybe it was a lot more because it feels like a good amount of stretch. You have the double button on the front here, and it is that high-rise style. But yeah, just nice, comfortable pair of pants. They flare out just a little bit on the bottom. So cute. Just so cute. But anyway, next top is a pullover style from the Time and True line. They're calling this a Terry Snap sweatshirt. It has the snap buttons in the front there. I'm wearing this in the wine punch color. There are 4 other color options available to you. Now I picked this up in a size small. It does have a little bit more of a relaxed fit, so I would stay true to your size. I went size up on this. You do have, let's see here, you do have, oh, the 2 little side pockets here. It appears to have more of a drop down shoulder style, very soft and comfortable. It actually pair well with a pair of jeans, but very, very nice and comfortable. I believe they had this last season, but it had more of a distressed type feel or distressed type look than it does this season. Next are these double-waisted pants from the Scoop line. They're calling these a double-waisted. As you can see, it has the normal waist, and then of course you have like a drawstring waist in white, and you are able to, is it, oh yeah, you do have the drawstring in the front. You also have a zipper with an eye hook closure on the side here. Now these are perfect for my taller gals because they have a 32, is it? Yeah, a 32-inch inseam. I am just drowning in these. Stay true to your size though because they are fabulous. They fit fabulous, wonderful. At first I wasn't sure about that double waist. I thought, oh, this doesn't make sense. No, that's Maple. She's ringing the doorbell because she has to use the restroom. But anyways, after you put these on, it makes complete sense because you are able to cinch it in a little bit. So I'm thinking my gals that have more of that pear shape, I know my girlfriend, whenever she wears pants, she tends to get a lot of gapping in the back. That double waist definitely fixes the issue there. Now this is more of that pinstripe style in the charcoal heather they're wearing. They're also available in a gray. Very nice and comfortable. You also have 2 pockets in the back, and they are actual functioning pockets. But yeah, great pair of pants, but they are, like I said, 32-inch inseam. So for us shorter gals, you definitely want to either have them taken up or maybe just wear like a 3 or 4 inch heel. So next is this 2-piece set from the Time and True line. So this is a long sleeve with a hoodie and the matching pants. Does have that kangaroo pouch. This has more of that waffle knit type texture. I have to say this is the oatmeal color. It is slightly sheer, not too much, but I think if the light hits you just right, you might be able to, if you're wearing dark undergarments, you'll definitely be able to see that. It is a cotton polyester blend. There are 3 other colors available to you, priced at $27.98. Not bad for a complete 2-pair set. Now I did pick this up in a size medium because sometimes with the bottoms, with some of this, kind of, what do they call these, sweatpants, they tend to just be a little too clingy. I loved how the bottoms fit. The bottoms fit beautifully. The top was a little big. I'm thinking it kind of flared out a little bit. So maybe if you wear like a crossbody bag, that would help there. But oh, just nice and comfortable. It's light. It's not too thick, not too heavy. So definitely great for summer into fall. Like I mentioned, they have the matching pants, they have an elasticized waist, drawstring, and then you also have the cargo pockets here. But yeah, nice and comfortable. Great finds this season from Walmart. Way to go. But ladies, friends, thank you so much for watching. I really greatly appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. But ladies, remember to keep shining, keep smiling, and keep making life your runway. Bye.